ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to HPL Pakistan Super League Roadshow 2025 right here at the iconic Plaza Hotel in New York City. I am Elise Al-Rumi, and it is an honor to have all of you join us today as we celebrate the global journey, impact, and the future of Pakistan's Premier Cricket League, a tournament that continues to capture hearts of cricket fans around the world. To formally begin our proceedings, may I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem. Open today's event, it is my great honor to invite to the stage His Excellency, the Ambassador of Pakistan to the United States, a distinguished diplomat who continues to deepen bonds between Pakistan and the United States. Please join me in welcoming Ambassador Rizwan Saeed Sheikh.
Minister Mohsin Naqvi and Chairman of Pakistan Cricket Board, distinguished players, stars of Pakistan, investors, friends of cricket and friends of Pakistan. Let me welcome you all to this iconic venue in this great city of New York. It is a moment which perhaps marks history in the sense that cricket roadshow from Pakistan is perhaps taking place for the first time ever in history. PSL Roadshow 2025 has a program that you have all seen. The players are with us, the investors are with us. The moderator has just mentioned that PSL over the past decade has had a great impact on not only Pakistan as a major cricketing nation, but around the world through its viewership in terms of the fiercely competitive spirit, the spirit of the game that it promoted over the past decade. The next PSL is going to be a celebration of this decade of success, and let me be on record in congratulating Mr. Salman Nasir and his team for the wonderful job that they have done consistently. I remember that for the first time when PSL started, it was under the shadow of a bigger tournament, and there were doubts and apprehensions that it will not stand the test of time. But like we saw about 7 months back, over 88 hours, Pakistan defies expectations. And this we are what we are beyond perhaps the expectations of people who are not particularly fond of this country, but we are a very confident nation, and this event here today in this major city of the world is also an expression of that confidence. There are more expert opinions that you will get on PSL, its profitability, the teams that are on offer, etc. So I'll restrict myself in a short time to try and give you a sense of Pakistan as an investment destination, of which PSL is also one major exponent. Now, we are the 5th largest population in the world, as the investors who have done their homework would know. But it doesn't stop there. Pakistan has a connectivity significance in terms of geography. For instance, the relationship, the long-standing relationship between our two countries, Pakistan and United States, that started at the inception of Pakistan, the inception of our independent existence from day one, has been mainly because of Pakistan's strategically significant location. But the same geography that lends Pakistan a politically strategic significance also lends us a geoeconomic significance. It has an economically strategic location. It has all along in history been a trade route, a significant trade route. In today's world, we are situated between China and GCC, and just imagine liquidity in today's world is either up above us or down below us. And with GCC, we are practically neighbors, the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, because there is only water in between. So we are practically neighbors to an area of the world, a part of the world where liquidity is concentrated, and the population of Pakistan, given this strategic location and the connectivity significance that it brings, lends us a leverage over way beyond our own market. That's something that has to be borne in mind when thinking in terms of Pakistan as an investment destination. Over the past year and a half, our ratings have improved. It's not just one or two, it's all the rating agencies that have steadily improved Pakistan's rating in terms of the economic outlook. And now we are ready for investment as an investment destination which offers production possibilities. In terms of just one statistic that I would want to leave with you, the cost of labor in Pakistan is 174% cheaper than China. And that is saying something. And labor is a major cost of production. We are also bringing down, steadily tapering down our energy tariffs. There is, we are the third largest English-speaking nation in the world. We are perhaps the most youthful nation of the world, with 65% of our population below the age of 30. So there are citizens of the world in Pakistan. And when it comes to the United States, being two mega countries of today and tomorrow, today US is the 3rd largest population, we are 5th. In 2 decades, and in a light vein, like it or not, given our population growth rate, which is our most credible statistic by the way, we would beat the United States, and we would be number 3 in about 2 decades, and the United States would be number 4. The point I want to make is that between two mega countries of today and tomorrow, relations, good relations, is not a matter of choice, if and when, or ifs and buts. No, it's an imperative. It's a compulsion for the future of the world, with particular reference to Pakistan's geostrategic, geoeconomically significant location. So that is where I would want you to consider Pakistan, apart from, in addition to the PSL roadshow that you are looking at, as a major investment destination for tomorrow. We have a youthful cohort of population. In IT, for instance, we have the quality competitive, the cost competitive solution for you. I've already mentioned that when it comes to labor costs, Pakistan is 174% cheaper than China, but in IT, we are definitely cost competitive compared to any of our competitors. And I'm trying to underline and underscore any in a bold font. In terms of any of our competitors, Pakistan offers in IT the best quality, cost competitive solution. We are having an investment conference, hopefully in February, before Ramadan. under the auspices of US Chamber of Commerce, and there will be more details, so I would want some of the investors present here to join us there as well. But please, while we look at the cricketing options for Pakistan, cricketing investment in Pakistan, a nation where cricket carries the significance of nearly a religion, it's the most passionate youth that is fond of it. The mood of the nation swings, and I'm again using a cricketing term, swings with the, in front of the Sultan of Swing, I'm using that term, that it swings with the good or bad results in cricket. We have stars in our presence. They will be making this evening worth its while and its effort that has gone into it. I'll leave you with this thought that please look into profiting from the promise of Pakistan.
And now, to set the vision for what lies ahead for HPL Pakistan Super League, it gives me great pleasure to invite to the stage the Chief Executive Officer of the HPL Pakistan Super League, Mr. Salman Nasir, whose vision has helped transform PSL into a truly global cricketing brand, and under whose leadership, the league continues to expand its footprint far beyond Pakistan. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Salman Nasir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Minister, Chairman PCB, Mohsin Naqvi Sahab, His Excellency, Ambassador Sahab, ladies and gentlemen, bidders, cricket enthusiasts, welcome to the HPL PSL Roadshow in New York City. It's great to be here in New York. They say, if you make it here, you can make it anywhere. Such is the high-pressure environment. Well, let me tell you a little something you already know about Pakistan cricket and pressure. Blood pressure. It gets your heart racing, adrenaline, blood pumping. Almost makes Wall Street like a walk in the park. And if we've survived that long, it really is a walk in the park. We are one of the best leagues in the world, no question about it. And we are here today because the world of sports and investment is changing. And sport assets are becoming the new gold standard. And I'm not here to sell you any generic sports asset. We're here to talk about what the HPL PSL has achieved over a decade and what potential it has to achieve over the next decade. His Excellency very eloquently described the situation when we kicked off with the idea of HPL PSL. Naysayers said this league is doomed to fail. There was no way that when international cricket was not happening in Pakistan, we could have a league that could succeed. But we proved them wrong. We stood tall. We stand with pride. And it's thanks to a lot of the team members that are here, but thank you also to all the cricket fans who have invested their energies and their passion in Pakistan cricket. I remember the first year, we started with 5 teams. 6 bidders came. After the first team went, one of the other bidders went away as well. They said, we're only interested in Karachi, so we're out. So we're left with 4 bidders for 4 teams. Not much of a competition. Very difficult to drive the price higher, very different from where we are today. But those original 5 had faith in this product. They had passion, the same way a lot of you here do. And they could foresee that we could make this work. They had faith in the team that was doing it, they had faith in us as Pakistanis, and we were able to deliver thereafter. And in each season, one hurdle after another, we tried to bring international cricket back to Pakistan through the HPL PSL. We were originally playing in UAE as our home venue. The first time we tried to bring a match back, the first match in Pakistan, a lot of effort, law enforcement agencies, stakeholders, a lot of people involved, a lot of effort involved, a lot of persuasion. Finally get there, it rains. And we thought all this effort is going to go to waste, but army helicopter comes in, dries the pitch. Scenes never seen before. And we have a game on, and we did play. COVID hit. And we were in the middle of HPL PSL. We had to postpone it, have it in 2 phases. And during the COVID period, the Pakistan Cricket Board organized the most domestic and international matches in the world compared to any other cricket board. Such is the resilience of who we are. We wanted to convince people to change their perception about Pakistan, show them the reality, and the HPL PSL acted as a tool to do that, to portray that positive image of Pakistan. COVID finished, but we still had it going on. Cricketing activities had resumed. We organized the whole HPL PSL in Karachi. I remember we booked the whole hotel. Some of us were there at that time as well. And what we wanted to do was create a biosecure bubble with all people who were going to interact with the players part of that bubble. So we did testing. 83% of the hotel staff turned out positive. They brought in more staff. 75% of that staff turned out positive. More than 80% of my team positive. There were 4 people that were on the outside, the rest were all inside being quarantined, but they organized the event. And we thought, sab kuch ho gaya hai, ab ye PSL 10 hai. We've seen it all, we've been firefighting, crisis management, sab ho gaya. Is dafa kya hoga? So jangi ho gaya. In the middle of HPL PSL. And we postponed it again, depressed, tough decision, nobody really wanted to do it. But then I remember after we had postponed it and sent the players to Dubai, I was in the car heading back to Lahore from Islamabad, and right before reaching Lahore, got a call, ceasefire. So I just quickly checked the social media, and yes, it was true. And while I was checking, Mohsin Naqvi Saab calls. So I picked up the phone, and this is the extent of the conversation. I'm quoting it literally. I pick up the phone, I go, "Sir, go Dubai hai." And he goes, "Bring them back." And we did. Within 7 days, the show was back on. This is the passion. This is the commitment. But we're in New York. You guys like numbers. Let's talk some numbers. I want to share with you the commercial growth and trajectory of the HPL PSL. I'm not going to bore you with too long with too many numbers. But in terms of statistics, from year 1 to year 10, we have a central pool, which is all the commercial. I mean, a lot of you have seen the bid documents, so I think you're aware of the governance model already. We charge an annual franchise fee from the franchises. In return, we sell all the commercial assets of the HPL PSL, and 95% of that gets equally divided amongst the franchises. We call it the central pool of income. That has grown by 300%. When we sold the first team, the most expensive one, 2 years later, we sold a 6th team. It was 2 times more in 2 years' time, in the 3rd year. I want to talk to you also about some of the media rights and sponsorship numbers. So, title sponsorship, from year 1 to year 10, an increase of 505%. Broadcast rights global, outside of Pakistan, 311%. Broadcast and live streaming rights within Pakistan, 3,168%. This has been the growth of the HPL PSL. You've got some investor decks on your tables. We're also going to be available to meet with you one-on-one subsequently. But let me tell you this, in other leagues, you buy a franchise, you get a team. In HBL PSL, you buy a franchise and you become one of the most talked about people in 250 million. You get memes about yourselves, there's social debates, social media debates about you, but more importantly, there are prayers also. So they're good things, silver lining. This is perhaps the greatest reality TV show, the HBL PSL, and you get to be a part of it. It has drama, it has thrills, it's got last over finishes, it's got fast bowlers bowling at you and hitting wickets at 150 kilometers per hour. You can't script it. But here's my pitch to you. The narrative around Pakistan cricket has changed. We are not surviving, we are thriving. This train, called the HBL PSL, is leaving. And unlike the subway I took this morning, it's running exactly on time. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the show, and once you're done, let's do some business. Thank you.
Our first panel of the afternoon brings together today's cricket leaders, rising stars and proven champions, to share their insights, experience, and passion for the game. Please welcome Mr. Salman Ali Agha, the T20 international captain of Pakistan, a dynamic all-rounder whose leadership and performance have made him one of the Pakistan's exciting figures. Mr. Shan Masood, the captain of Pakistan's test team, known for his resilience, strategic brilliance, and calm under pressure. Mr. Saud Shakil, a technically super batter and key performer for Pakistan, consistently delivering under challenging conditions. Joining them is a man who needs no introduction, a global icon of the game, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greatest fast bowlers cricket has ever seen, Mr. Wasim Akram. Ladies and gentlemen, please give our panel a very warm round of applause.
Good evening, assalamu alaikum. Sabse pehle, I would like to congratulate Jim and Saab, and of course Salman and your team, to organizing something very different, something very new, something very exciting. Road tour jo kehte hain, ye second wala hai. Hum London the last week, and now we are here, and we've seen what PSL is all about. I was involved with PSL since day one, as a cricket director, as a coach, as a mentor, and now as a commentator. So the reason I left 2 years ago PSL, being a coach, because मैंने नहीं चाहता कि मुझे heart attack हो जाए बाहर बैठे-बैठे. Because it's actually can be very, sitting outside, even if you're owner, you will go through a lot. And cricket इतनी ज़बरदस्त होती है, लड़के ज़बरदस्त खेलते हैं, packed houses, the whole country is just talking about one tournament, and that's PSL. So you are welcome to New York, welcome here for this event. I'll ask our future stars some questions about their experiences के PSL का, इनका experience पिछले 10 साल का कैसा रहा है. I'll start off with our test captain Shan. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How was the trip, buddy?
Very long.
Very long? Okay. I have a story for you. मैं लोगों को नहीं बताऊंगा, बाद में बताऊंगा तुझे. अच्छा, you have been involved with PSL the get go. आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था, और पहले साल से 10वें साल में इम्प्रूवमेंट कैसी आई क्रिकेट वाइज में बात कर रहा हूँ.
एक्चुअली पहले 2 साल में PSL में नहीं था.
आपको पिक नहीं था किया?
पिक नहीं किया था.
जो
माय ड्रीम वाज कि जो छठी टीम आएगी मैं उसके लिए खेलूंगा, और आप उस छठी टीम में पिक कर रहे थे, तो आपने मुझे सबसे पहले पिक किया.
Yeah, I remember that.
मुल्तान.
Yeah, okay.
तो आई थिंक फॉर मी एज ए क्रिकेटर मेरी जो भी इम्प्रूवमेंट हुई है, इट्स कम थ्रू द PSL, एंड दैट्स बिकॉज के जो हमें इन्वायरमेंट्स दिए गए होते हैं उसमें, द कोचेस, द प्लेयर्स, बाहर से प्लेयर्स आते हैं, हमने जो कुछ सीखा है, आई मीन Multan mein for 5 years we had Andy Flower, one of the best coaches in the world. So just imagine ke working under him, working with him, apne game ko improve karna, and the standard of league has just gone up. Every time the leagues happened, every time a new season happened, you're like, acha, ab bottleneck hit karega, and the amount of talent now, the amount of cricket you're playing. I'm 36 now, اور کبھی کبھار ایسا لگتا ہے it's scary کہ جو young talent آ رہا ہے, جیسے میرے لیے سب سے بڑی جو fascination تھی جو دیکھی تھی وہ سائن کی development تھی. So these youngsters that are coming up, the game is going at the speed of knots, and to keep up and to catch up, that's a challenge, but we love it, and it's our league, it's our product, and I mean it's the best thing in the world, and that's the most.
We would love to have somebody find team from either England or either New York, from America. I think it'll be very different, something very new. Cooperation آئے گی, تھوڑا چلائے گی. اور سائم ہمارے بڑے زبردست پلیئر ہیں, ان کی ایک فیمس شاٹ ہے, وہ نو لک شاٹ کہتے ہیں. تو میں نے کہا کہ دیکھ کے بھی مار لینا نیکسٹ ٹائم. شاید آ جائے. جسٹ جوکنگ سیم بیٹا. ہاں سلمان, اس کے ہمارے T20 کے اسکپر. سلمان, آپ کب سے انوالو ہیں PSL میں, اور آپ کے خیال میں جو فورن جو ٹاپ پلیئرز آتے ہیں, کوچز آتے ہیں, اس سے آپ کو یا ینگسٹرز کو سیکھنے میں کتنی مدد حاصل ہوتی ہے؟
میرا پہلا سال 2018 کا تھا, میں لاہور سے کھیلا تھا. آئی تھنک جو آپ انٹرنیشنل کرکٹ کی میری سکسیس ہے, اگر آپ وہ دیکھیں تو وہ PSL کا اس کا بہت بڑا رول ہے, کیونکہ آپ کو انٹرنیشنل کرکٹ میں پریشر آتا ہے آپ پر, اور اگر آپ PSL کھیل کے آتے ہیں تو وہ پریشر آپ کہیں نہ کہیں پہلے ہی فیل کر کے آ جاتے ہیں بفور کمنگ ٹو دا انٹرنیشنل ٹیم. اور وہ اگر آپ پریشر ڈیل کر کے آتے ہیں تو آپ کو آئیڈیا رہتا ہے کہ آپ کو انٹرنیشنل کرکٹ میں اگر کیسے اس پریشر کو ڈیل کرتا ہے, کیونکہ آپ کو PSL میں پریشر آتا ہے, آپ سے پرفارم ہوتا ہے یا نہیں ہوتا, تو وہ ڈفرینٹ چیلنجز آپ کے آتے ہیں, پرفارم کر کے بھی آتا ہے اور نہ پرفارمنس اس سے بھی آتا ہے. میرے خیال سے وہ جو آپ کی کہہ لیں کہ ایک ڈیولپمنٹ ہے PSL کی, وہ بہت ضروری ہوتی ہے انٹرنیشنل کرکٹ کے لیے, ٹو ہیو اے سکسیس ان انٹرنیشنل کرکٹ.
اینڈ شکیل, یہ بتاؤ کہ آپ کا ایکسپیرینس PSL میں کا پہلا سال کیسا تھا آپ کا, اور آپ بڑے زبردست اوپن شروع کیا آپ نے بالکل مائنڈ سیٹ چینج کر دیا اس گیم میں, تو گیم آپ اکارڈنگ ٹو دا فارمیٹ بھی چینج کی T20 میں آ کے جب PSL شروع کی, تو ایکسپیرینس کیسا رہا آپ کا؟
جی بالکل, میرا تھوڑا سا ڈفرینٹ جرنی رہا PSL سے ریلیٹڈ, کیونکہ میں پہلے ٹیسٹ کرکٹ کھیل چکا تھا, ون ڈے کرکٹ کھیل چکا تھا, لیکن اس طرح کی اپرچونیٹی مجھے PSL میں نہیں ملی تھی. لیکن پھر ایک نئے طریقے سے, اب جیسے PSL میں یہ ہوتا ہے آپ کو فورن کوچز کو ساتھ کام کرنے کا موقع ملتا ہے, یہ بہت بڑی چیز ہوتی ہے. تو اس میں واٹسن ہمارے ساتھ تھے, تو انہوں نے مجھے بلایا, انہوں نے کہا کہ اگر ہم آپ کو ایز این اوپنر دیکھیں, تو اس چیز میں نے بہت انٹرسٹ لیا, اور وہاں سے ایک بالکل ڈفرینٹ گیم میری شروع ہوئی کہ میں T20 میں اوپن کرنا شروع کیا. تو ایک یہ بہت اچھی چیز ہوتی ہے, مطلب کہ اگر اب آپ کی اپنی لیگ ہے, اس میں ایک فورن کوچ آ رہا ہے اور آپ کو اس طرح سے وہ دیکھ رہا ہے, تو ایک بہت اچھا لرننگ ایکسپیرینس تھا میرے لیے.
تو اگلی ٹیم کے بھی ہوں گے نا, ہم نے بھی سمجھ لیا, ہم جسٹ سیئنگ
We play still very well. We play still well.
چلو انشاءاللہ, I'm not saying that was there 2 months ago. کوئی کوشچن ہو گئے پلیز پڑھ لیجیے, آپ کے سارے پڑھے, اور کم از کم نہیں 2 تو میں جانتا ہوں جنہوں نے ٹیم لینی ہے. I can see those 2 guys behind you. ادھر ادھر منہ نہ کرو. Thank you very much. You all the love. شکریہ. Thank you very much. Thank you for dance.
And once again, joining us, the incomparable Wasim Akram, whose experience and perspective continues to inspire players and fans alike. This session will be expertly moderated by Mr. Salman Nasir, CEO of HPL Pakistan Super League. Gentlemen, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Elise. We had a MC locked for the event, but unfortunately she fell sick at the last moment. So Elise is a student who's just coming at last moment, saving the day. Panel, lovely introduction. Requires no further introduction, but from a personal point of view, current boss, former boss, cricket boss. I'm going to start with Ramiz bhai, of course, who's been involved with the HPL PSL from year 1, actually, as a brand ambassador. Then he's been part of the commentary panel for the HPL PSL. He's also been the chairman of the PCB through some edition of the HPL PSL. Ramiz bhai, you've been so closely associated. Tell us the significance of HBL, PSL to Pakistan cricket.
I think it is everything. It's a great model. It works perfectly for young cricketers especially, because what you get through PSL is a platform where your temperament is tested completely. And it's a great way of introducing yourself, not only to Pakistan, but to entire world, because the coverage goes to Australia, England, everywhere. And because of the crowds, you want to be a hero. So that significance is there for any young kid. And the fact is that it works commercially, it works from cricketing aspect, it works from fan aspect. And now that we've got, Gaddafi Stadium is a brand new refurbished stadium, which will mean a great thing, and thanks to Mohsin Saab, because I think what we lacked was drama in the aisles, because there was not enough lights on the fans to really judge their emotions, what they go through a high or a low. And now, because of the brand new lights in the stadium, how it's set up, I think you'll be able to see that drama in the aisles as well, which is a great thing. So congrats, well done, sir. The other thing, obviously, is that you see international, the garnish of international, which is so important for PSL. Young kids learn a great deal about cricket through the superstars, and I think it's a great model. It's a domestic model, it's a world-class model, which we should be very proud of.
Thank you, Ramesh bhai, and I'll go to Wasim bhai next, who I'll request please be nice to me.
Sure.
Because I stood him up for a jog in the morning in Central Park, and he's very...
When I saw your message, 2:45 in the morning, I got samajh aa gayi, ladka hai.
Again, sir, Wasim bhai has been part of the HBL, PSL journey as well from year one, from different perspective also, by being part of the franchise teams in different roles also. Wasim bhai, tell us a little bit how it's like to be on the other side, because there are people here who are going to be potentially sitting on the other side. What is a franchise experience in the HBL, PSL?
When it started the first year, look, everybody was skeptical. Everybody was kind of a back foot. Chalegi nahi. Like you said, there were only 4 owners who bids nahi the, so whatever the price was, you had to sell the teams. But when we started the first game we played in Dubai, it was away because of the situation, and then eventually came back to Pakistan. It was just, we never looked back. The excitement, the talk. You guys live here. When you come during PSL to Pakistan, that whole 40 days and week before, the whole country have only one subject. Television channels, news channels, discussions, they talk about PSL. And what I loved about PSL, with PSL, people say, Peshawar ka Pathan living in Karachi, but he's supporting Peshawar. Karachiite living in Lahore, he's supporting Karachi. Lahori living in Quetta, he's supporting Lahore. So they got identity mil gayi hai unko, apni teamon ki. Unko pata lag gaya hai कि यार ये मेरी टीम है, hello heaven, मैंने इसको support करना है all the way. And of course, it grew. पहले साल बाहर थी, फिर बताया आपने, सलमान ने बड़ी nicely explain किया कि how it came to Pakistan. We as ex-players, the players, and of course the owners, we were so excited it's going to be Pakistan, because PSL belongs to Pakistan. And hence, it's only going to get bigger and bigger, and it has gone bigger and bigger. Inshallah, it's going to get massive now.
Inshallah. Chairman sir, little known fact about Naqvi Saab is that he's also, in a way, been engaged with HBL, PSL from year one. Actually almost bought a team in the first year. सर मेरे पूछना था, याद तो आती होगी।
सर वैसे आप भी ले सकते हैं नॉमी। भी ले सकते हैं।
But on a more serious note, sir, we've had a decade of HBL, PSL, and another decade, inshallah, brimming with potential. Please tell us about your vision for the next 10 years.
It's very clear. Just in one sentence, I will say we need to make this league world #1 league. And inshallah, especially you. But on the other
I
side,
should have joked with the group.
seriously, on the other side, whatever we can do, we are doing to make and promoting PSL as much as we can. The reason we are sitting here is also the same reason that we want to make it the world's best league. We have announced earlier also that now whoever will be winning, the owners will be getting $500,000 first prize, and the runners will be getting $300,000. And
This is apart from prize money. Sorry to cut you. Separate. This is extra.
And also $200,000 for the team who will be spending the most on development. So that is something which will attract our investors more. Now our plan is that we will have the open bid on 8th of January, inshallah, and we have extended the bid document date. It's now 22nd of December. It was finishing on 15, but a lot of people contacted us and they requested, they need some more time, they need to do some more paperwork, so that's why we have extended it for 1 more week. I have to mention 2-3 main people who actually started this journey. The most important one is Narendra Sethi Saab, and I would like to mention him because that was his vision, and we are all carrying this vision. Ramil Bhai has advised a lot of very good things which if we will be able to do, we can make it one of the best league, and I am very much sure that we will be implementing those suggestions because those are really worth it. Then for the investors, I want to advise few things. The first thing is that don't be like what I am right now. It's 10 years back when this was the first time when bidding was going on, and I thought I will take the Lahore calendar because I am from Lahore, but at that time I should have bid on the other teams also, but I didn't, and I was not able to get the team. And just imagine what the worth of these teams are at this time, after 10 years. Salman is here tomorrow. If you have any questions or any query, he's available. Then we have Ramil Bhai, Wasim Akram, both are here. They can give you the cricketing side feedback, but number-wise, Salman is here. Just tie up a meeting with him tomorrow. Anytime he's here, all day tomorrow. तो उसमें घबराने की बात नहीं है. उन लोगों से पूछें जो एक्चुअली जिनके पास नंबर्स हैं. उसके बाद then one more thing which we have already mentioned, that as soon as this PSL 11 will start, we have already started working on to make this PSL stock में जाएंगे. IPO का plan already हमारा है, and that will also be a game changer for us because this will boost our PSL, and we will be able to implement a lot of things which Ramil Bhai have advised us. So we will do that. A cheez which is again very important to make all this process transparent. It will be an open bid. Definitely you have to qualify, you have to there are some requirements for you might already have read those requirements, but I can tell you one thing, and we are making sure that it should be transparent like anything. It will be an open bid live on TV. You will all be there, and you can see, you will be able to see, inshallah, that it will be just like there will be no red tape in between. So we had discussion on that also, that people who are coming, they should have a right that whatever they want to know, they should know, and we will provide all of that data to you. Plus, they should see themselves that how transparent we are. So inshallah ta'ala on 8th we will be looking forward to see you in Islamabad for the break, and I am quite sure that the majority of investors will be coming from USA.
Inshallah. I'm going to call today. I have to tell you a funny story. One of the greats of the game, I'm not mentioning his name, hockey greats, उनका मुझे फोन मैसेज आया सुबह कि वो टीम खरीदनी है. मैंने कहा सर वो PCB का पूरा है वेबसाइट, ये वो वहाँ से जाके आप अपने वो डालने हैं, फिर आपका वो आ जाएगी पेट में. कह रहे चुपके से दिला दो. I said right. But yeah, the idea, that's what Chairman said, everything will be crystal clear, live bidding, will be proper, professional auctioneer hopefully will be there to do the job, and it should be fun. I wish all the potential owners all the best.
Thank you, Chairman Sahab, Wasim bhai. Ramesh bhai, age-old question, I think one that has plagued the minds of cricket fans around the world. Decade of HPL, PSL gone. So much time has passed, league has evolved, my hair has turned grey. How is your hairstyle so consistent?
वैसे ये बता दे secret rap.
ये इसने अभी मेरे से टोपी उतरवाई है. So I mean ये private चीज़ है. क्यों मैं discuss करूँ?
You बताइए.
Genuine. अच्छा, foreign players का तड़का की आपने बात की, and we talked also, I think in the earlier panel, Wasim bhai was talking about how the HPL PSL acts as a nursery for talent and nurturing talent. And, lot of emerging players coming out. Even foreign players have sometimes found recognition in the HPL PSL. Tim David ho gaya, Harry Brook ho gaya. I mean, these are names who suddenly made it after the... So, from that point of view, how do you see the talent pool, including foreign and local, that participates in the HPL PSL?
Yeah, you're right. I think there have been so many names from foreign land that have made their mark and have gone on to become, international superstars. I think this league, for such a long time, has always been categorized as the best bowling league in the world. So that we know. Because you see an 18-year-old bowling at 145 clicks, and from nowhere, an overnight sensation. And the foreign players admit this. When they go to a neighboring league, they say that the bowling competition is not as stiff as they find it in PSL. So we are one up as it is right now. The other thing obviously is that because of these big strikers, international strikers, I think our own domestic talent, इनको भी एक तरह से आदत हो जाती है कि किस तरह से बैटिंग करनी है क्रंच मोमेंट. मैं सिर्फ ये चाहूँगा कि जो PSL में जितने भी क्रंच मोमेंट्स हैं, बॉलिंग और बैटिंग में, वो हमारा डोमेस्टिक प्लेयर उसको हैंडल करे. क्योंकि क्या इस लीग का मकसद ये है कि आपका टेम्परामेंट टेस्ट होना चाहिए. और क्या होता है कि कई लीग्स में वो फॉरेन प्लेयर्स के हवाले कर देते हैं क्रंच मोमेंट, और उसमें आपकी फिर वो ट्रेनिंग नहीं होती जो कि आपकी होनी चाहिए. सो आई थिंक मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, आई थिंक इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट कि आपके पास जो आपका डोमेस्टिक टैलेंट है ना, आपके कप्तान सारे पाकिस्तानी होने चाहिए, मैं समझता हूँ. इसलिए कि ये एक ग्रेट आपकी एक तरह से ग्रूमिंग ग्राउंड है. आपका इंटरनेशनल डगआउट जब आप शेयर करते हैं विद द ग्रेट्स ऑफ द गेम इन द शेप ऑफ ओवरसीज प्रोफेशनल्स और मेंटोर्स, आई थिंक वो आपको एक कॉन्फिडेंस दिलाती है वो चीज़, और वो फिर आगे लेके आपके जाते हैं. बॉडी लैंग्वेज, लीडरशिप सब वहाँ से डेवलप होती है. सो ये 2-3 चीज़ें हैं जिसमें शायद अभी भी हम थोड़े से पीछे हैं. एंड मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, आई थिंक विद टीम्स कमिंग थ्रू नाउ, न्यू टीम्स टेकिंग शेप, आई थिंक 2-3 things that we need to do.
Thank you, Ramesh bhai. Wasim bhai, he travels across the world so much, and इनको किसी भी टाइम कॉल कर लें, किसी टाइम जोन में जाके होते हैं. You were with us in London. You then went back to the UAE, commentated on 3 matches. Last night came back to New York. Wasim bhai, आप थकते नहीं हैं?
Actually, अब हल्का फुल्का थक जाता है.
Wasim bhai, you participate in all these leagues. You work with so many cricket boards. HPL PSL को कहाँ rank करते हैं?
To see, I don't like comparison. HPL PSL by miles the number 2 league in the world. You talk about Ramesh explained it beautifully. The bowling of the league, the interest of the nation of the league. Pura month is like a festive season. Everybody is talking about it. आप दूसरी BBL देख ले, Big Bash League. the people come up, the match वाले दिन लोग आते हैं, देखते हैं, but then they move on very quickly. कि उनके, if you remember when BBL started Big Bash League, it was for 2.5 months, and it didn't got success हुई नहीं because इतनी लंबी थी कि यंगस्टर्स भूल जाता है ना कि कल के मैच में क्या हुआ, और अगला में मेरी अगली टीम है वो अगर हफ्ते बाद खेलेगी तो भूल जाएगा वो, और अब उन्होंने भी छोटा किया उसको 40 days 45 days का किया है. And this is the beauty of PSL. It will be up with 2 new teams. It will be over in 40 less than 40 days or just over 45 days. And every day there's a game, there's an interest, and then I'm sure once you visit Pakistan during PSL, inshallah somebody will now, जब आप मेरे से कोई टीम लेगा, you will see the difference. कि interest is so much. It's just phenomenal. I mean, I travel the world. You don't have to call people there. Actually, houses are almost packed there, and hopefully, चेयरमैन साहब जैसे कह रहे थे कराची का स्टेडियम नया भी वो भी नया बनाया है, उसका जरा एक्सेस थोड़ा कंफर्टेबल करेंगे, इजी करेंगे, then they'll have crowd in Karachi. People love cricket in Karachi. They want to watch Karachi, and hopefully next year will be much better. Access कब जो fans है ना उनका access ground में है ना वो थोड़ी problem थी, इसलिए last year कराची लोग थोड़े कम आए, in my opinion.
Last question, Chairman साहब, breaking news दे दे.
नहीं, सबसे पहले वसीम भाई ने कहा कि अबाउट कराची स्टेडियम, आधा कराची का जो स्टेडियम था ऑलरेडी कंस्ट्रक्ट हो गया था. जैसे ही PSL टूर्नामेंट ख़त्म होगा हम बाकी सारा गिराने लगे और इट विल बी बेटर देन लाहौर स्टेडियम. और हमने ऑलरेडी सर्वे कर लिया है. वी आर स्टार्टिंग मुजफ्फराबाद का स्टेडियम, उसको हम टेक ओवर कर लिया है और हम उसमें इंशाल्लाह ताला टारगेट तो ये है कि PSL से पहले, अगर PSL से पहले ना हो, बट विद इन दिस ईयर इंशाल्लाह मुजफ्फराबाद का स्टेडियम शुरू करेंगे. उसके बाद जो सबसे बड़ा इस टाइम मेन टारगेट है वो है अकेडमी. उसके ऊपर इन्वेस्टमेंट बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी थी, और मैं सिर्फ इतना कहूँगा कि आपने 3-4 महीने बाद आके उस अकेडमी को देखना है.
Of course,
so you will see it will have totally changed things.
लाहौर में भी है, कराची में फैसिलिटीज हैं, पूरी accommodation है, you know everything.
हमने सर्वे किया है कि बेस्ट चीज़ें दुनिया में कहाँ क्या हैं, वो सारी वहाँ पे अवेलेबल.
बिल्कुल,
ताकि किसी को कोई शिकवा ना रहे. बहुत सारे इन्वेस्टर्स यहाँ पे उन्होंने पूछा कि PSL कब शुरू होना है, बिकॉज आप हमें थोड़ा सा टाइमलाइन बताएं. तो आई कैन टेल यू वन थिंग कि इंशाल्लाह ताला PSL 11 विल स्टार्ट ऑन 26th of March. तो बिल्कुल करीब है, और फाइनल हमारा प्लान है 3rd May को इंशाल्लाह. तो एक और इन्वेस्टर्स का सवाल है, दैट इज़ कि वो नाम में, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग जो वन मोर थिंग फॉर द इन्वेस्टर्स, वी हैव ऑलरेडी ऑफर्ड कि सलमान विल बी हियर टुमारो, Zamir bhai will be here, but if you want to take feedback from Sultan Allana Sahab. He stood with us for 10 years, HPL, और जिस तरह HPL ने हमें सपोर्ट किया और जिस तरीके से HPL और PSL साथ खड़े रहे, just ask them कि अभी उनको फीडबैक और जो उनके इमोशंस PSL के बारे में हैं वो कहाँ पे हैं. अभी उन्होंने अपना कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिन्यू किया है 10 साल के बाद, और पहली चीज़ उन लोगों ने बोली थी कि ये तो सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता कि हम इस ब्रांड को छोड़ दें. तो और डेफिनेटली उसके बाद एक अच्छी प्राइस पे उन्होंने लिया सारा कुछ. सो डू आस्क हिम ऑल्सो, वो आपको बताएंगे कि इस ब्रांड की, इस प्रोडक्ट की वैल्यू एक्चुअल में क्या है, बिकॉज ही इज़ वन ऑफ दोज जो PSL के साथ भी हैं बट इस ब्रांड की वैल्यू को जानते हैं. तो मेरी ये सजेशन है कि ज़रूर उनसे ज़रूर पूछें. 20th को हम एक पाकिस्तान में रोड शो कर रहे हैं, जो सलमान आप करेंगे, बिकॉज पाकिस्तान के बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो कह रहे हैं कि हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल रही. फैसलाबाद का स्टेडियम और हैदराबाद का स्टेडियम, अगेन वी आर वर्किंग ऑन दोज 2 स्टेडियम्स ऑल्सो. फैसलाबाद तो इस दफ़ा PSL होने जा रही है इंशाल्लाह ताला, और हैदराबाद का प्रोसेस विल बी टेकिंग ओवर दैट स्टेडियम ऑल्सो. OTT platform we have already launched. Inshallah Taala, it's already working in UK, but within few weeks we are launching it in Pakistan also. It's our future, it's cricket future, and you will see the major revenue portion will be coming from OTT. This is for the investors. If people are telling you کہ the media rights کی situations کیا ہوگی اگلے آنے والے سالوں میں اور باقی چیز ہوگی, my answer is just research about OTT platform. How much revenue you people will be earning from that platform. Salman can share numbers with you also, but it's a game changer for cricket. اور ہم لوگوں نے اس پہ بہت زیادہ کام کیا ہے, اور آپ لوگ اگر اس کے بارے میں ڈیٹیل لینا چاہیں تو آپ ڈیفینیٹلی لے سکتے ہیں. تو رائٹس ڈیفینیٹلی اس ٹائم دنیا پوری موو ہو رہی ہے موبائل فون کی طرف اور اسمارٹ ڈیوائسز کی طرف. سو ہم نے یہ آلریڈی کام کافی دیر سے کیا ہوا تھا, اور ہم اس کو فل فلیج لانچ کر رہے ہیں. تو اس کے ریونیوز نمبرز از سم تھنگ وچ یو شوڈ ڈیفینیٹلی گیٹ. آخری چیز جو میرا ابھی تک کرکٹ کا ایکسپیرئنس ہے وہ یہ کہ لائک شان, آئی تھنک شان نے کہا کہ اٹس دا اونلی گیم وچ یونائٹ آور کنٹری, نو ڈاؤٹ اباؤٹ اٹ. اور یہ واحد گیم ہے جو ہم سب کو اکٹھا کرتی ہے, ہر گھر میں ہوتی ہے, اور ہمیں اس گیم کو اور اسٹرانگ کرنا ہے. لیکن دوسری طرف یہ وہ گیم ہے دیر از نو مرسی. جب ہارتی ہے تو اس کے بعد جو حالت ہوتی ہے وہ بھی یا پلیئرس کو پتہ ہوتا ہے یا بورڈ کے لوگوں کو پتہ ہوتا ہے کہ کیا ہوتا ہے. تو اس لیے اچھی بات ہے, ہم نے اس کو پروموٹ کرنا ہے اور ان شاء اللہ تعالیٰ زیادہ سے زیادہ جیتنا ہے. اور مجھے بڑی امید ہے کہ ناؤ وی ہیو دا ٹیم, ناؤ وی ہیو دا پلیئرس جو آپ کو پرفارم کر کے دکھا سکتے ہیں. پلس جو ینگ ٹیلنٹ ہمارا اگلے آنے والے ٹائم میں آ رہا ہے, وی آر اسپینڈنگ, مطلب خالی ان کے اوپر ہم انویسٹ نہیں کر رہے, ان کو پورا لک آفٹر کر رہے ہیں. ون ڈے وی ول سٹ اینڈ وی ول ڈسکس دیٹ آلسو. ان شاء اللہ تعالیٰ وی ہیو اے برائٹ فیوچر. وی ول بی لوکنگ فارورڈ ٹو سی یو ان اسلام آباد آن 8th. ٹیک مائی ورڈس, it will be a very good deal and you will not be feeling sorry after 10 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the panelists.
Mr. Saimayu, the rising star who has recently claimed the #1 spot in the ICC T20 International All-Rounder Rankings, a remarkable achievement for a young all-round talent on the global stage. Mr. Fahim Ashraf, a battle-tested all-rounder with a reputation for delivering in high-pressure moments. And once again, joining them with his unmatched wisdom, Mr. Wasim Akram. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our final panel of the afternoon.
Thank you very much. Thank you. سب سے پہلے آپ لوگوں کو خوش آمدید, اور سب سے پہلے آپ کو شادی کی مبارک. کتنے دن ہو گئے؟ 2 مہینے ہو گئے. چلو سال بعد پوچھوں گا بیٹا. So far, how is the experience? شادی والا
ویری گڈ. بہت پہلے ہو جانی چاہیے. آپ کو لوگ تو آپ کے پیرنٹس ہیں وہ پچھلے 2 یعنی میرے پیرنٹس پچھلے 2 سال سے لگے ہوئے تھے.
اوکے, تو پریشر میں آ کے تم نے ہاں کری دی.
یہ لوگ بھی, سلمان, سعود, یہ لوگ بھی پریشر والی جگہ پہ بولنگ دیتے, اور ابو نے بھی 2 سال سے پریشر دیے ہوئے تھے. 2 اوور پاور پلے کے کرنے پڑتے ہیں اور 2 اوور نیٹ میں کرنے. سعود شکیل کو میں نے کہا بھائی میں فاسٹ بولر نہیں ہوں. اسی طرح سلمان بھائی بھی ایک 15واں اوور دیتے, ایک 18واں. ان سے بھی میں نے کہا کہ میں فاسٹ.
آپ ہمارے مسٹری بولر ہیں, آپ کے پاس آپ جاتے ہیں جب ضرورت ہوتی ہے آپ کی. تو اپنا ایکسپیرینس بتائیں, پہلا سال آپ کتنی عمر کی تھی اور پی ایس ایل میں کیسے پک ہوئے اور کیسے آپ کا کریئر بنا اس کے بعد؟
وسیم بھائی سب سے پہلے تو انڈر 19 کھیلی تھی میں نے کراچی سے, یعنی ڈسٹرکٹ کھیلی تو انڈر 19 کھیلی. تو میں واحد کرکٹر تھا جو پاکستان نہیں کھیلا تھا, تو انڈر 19 ریجن سے ہی مجھے پک کیا تھا پی ایس ایل. تو ان لکی رہا, انفٹ ہو گیا.
اس کے پک کیا تھا
کراچی کنگ نے پک کیا تھا.
میں نے آپ کو پہلی دفعہ کیا کہا تھا جب آتے ہیں, میں کہ گھومے نہ رہنا, ذرا جاگے رہنا, اگر آپ کو یاد ہو.
نہیں وسیم بھائی, وہ آپ نے اس کے بعد پک کیا تھا, کیوں اس سال میں انفٹ ہو گیا تھا.
انفٹ ہو گئے تھے.
تو اس کے اگلے سال پھر آپ نے, یعنی آپ لوگوں نے پک کیا, الحمدللہ پھر انجرڈ ہو گئے تھے, یاد ہوگا. انگلی پہ اور شولڈر کا مسئلہ آ گیا تھا, تو پھر وہ عمر خان کے لیے تھا. تو رمیز بھائی کی ایک بات مجھے یاد ہے, مجھے جم میں ملے تھے رمیز بھائی سے, میں نے کچھ پوچھا تھا ہارڈ ورک کے بارے میں, کسی کے بارے میں, تو رمیز بھائی نے کہا کہ آپ اگر ہارڈ ورک کرتے ہو تو یہ شارٹ کٹ مت اختیار کرنا. یاد ہوگا رمیز بھائی. تو پھر میں نے فرسٹ کلاس کرکٹ کھیلی, کیرزم ٹرافی کا بیسٹ بالر بنا. تو کھیلنا تو میں وائٹ بال پہلے چاہتا تھا, بٹ میں ٹیسٹ کرکٹر پہلے بن گیا, اور اس کے بعد وائٹ کرکٹ بھی ملی. تو پی ایس ایل کا بہت بڑا رول ہے, کیونکہ جب میں پی ایس ایل کھیلا تو اس طرح موقع نہیں ملا وسیم بھائی. اگر زلمی نے لیا, کراچی نے لیا, تو ایک ایک دو میچز کھلاتے رہے. پھر کوئٹہ نے جب مجھے پک کیا,
وہ فیلڈنگ آپ کی طرف تھوڑی,
جی وسیم بھائی میں مانتا ہوں اس بات کو, ہاں میں مانتا ہوں,
گڈ بوائے,
نہیں اس بات کو میں مانتا ہوں, فیلڈنگ میں میں نے بہت امپروو کیا. پھر مجھے کوئٹہ گلیڈیٹر نے پک کیا, تو اس سال میں الحمدللہ اسلام آباد بھائی وہ اپنے پلیئر کھلاتے. تو کوئٹہ
اسلام آباد گینگ ہے نا اپنے پلیئرز کا.
اسلام آباد میں اس میں چانس میں نے کھیلتا رہا اس میں بھی.
نہیں, اسلام آباد میں 2 میچ کھیلا ہوں, تو آپ دیکھ لو دونوں میچ اچھے تھے, بٹ اس کے بعد نہیں کھیلا ہوں کیونکہ ٹیم کمبینیشن نہیں بنتا ہے نا ان کا. پھر کوئٹہ نے جو پک کیا تو سعود بھائی نے ہمیشہ سعود بھائی کو ہر جگہ بولنگ کر کے دیے. تو سعود بھائی نے مینٹلی مجھے پہلے ہی ریڈی رکھا ہوا تھا کہ پہلا اوور بھی کر سکتے ہو, چھٹا اوور بھی کر سکتے ہو. تو اس سے مجھے بہت فائدہ ہوا جو ان کی کیپٹنسی میں کھیلا ہوں. تو اس سے یہ فائدہ ہوا کہ ان کا بلیف بہت زیادہ تھا. تو پھر الحمدللہ سکسیس ملتی رہی. آگے ابھی پاکستان کو ریپریزنٹ کیا تو اس میں بھی الحمدللہ بہت سکسیس
گریٹ, اور ابھی آپ نے پاکستان کو بہت میچز جتا رہے ہیں
انشاءاللہ.
تو صاحب آپ کا ایکسپیرینس کیسا رہا؟ ناؤ یو آر اے اسٹار, دس جنریشن, جین زی, جین الفا جو بھی انہیں کہتے ہیں, وہ آپ ان کے ہیرو جانتے ہو. سو آپ کا ایکسپیرینس کیسے رہا آئی پی ایس ایل کا اور پاکستان کا, دونوں کا ذرا بتائیں گے ہم.
فرسٹ ٹائم کوئٹہ گلیڈیٹرز مجھے 2019 میں جسٹ انہوں نے گرومنگ کے لیے اپنی ٹیم کے ساتھ رکھا تھا, اینڈ دے وان دیٹ ٹورنامنٹ. سو آئی فرسٹ ٹائم سو کہ جو باہر سے پلیئرز آتے ہیں, اور واٹسن اینڈ براوو اینڈ پلیئرز لائک دیٹ, دا لیجنڈس اینڈ اسٹارز, ان کو میں نے دیکھا کہ وہ کس طرح سے پویلین میں رہتے ہیں, اینڈ گیم کے دوران کیا ان کی روٹین ہوتی ہے, کس طرح, وہ سب دیکھنے کو ملا پی ایس ایل کے تھرو. And then I first time played the matches in 2021 from Quetta Gladiators. وہ سیزن میرا پورا فیل گیا تھا, اینڈ دین آئی لرن کہ کیا اسٹینڈرڈس ہیں اس ٹورنامنٹ کے, اور اس لیول پہ کس طرح اپنے آپ کو پریپیئر کرنا پڑے گا, گروم کرنا پڑے گا یہاں پہ سروائیو کرنے کے لیے, یہاں پہ ڈومینیٹ کرنے کے لیے. تو وہ میرے لیے بہت اچھی لرننگ تھی. اینڈ دین 2022 میں میں سلیکٹ نہیں ہوا پی ایس ایل میں, جو پورا 1-1.5 سال میں اپنے اوپر کام کیا, اور سوچا کہ جب میں
فرسٹ کلاس کھیلی, اس میں
فرسٹ کلاس کھیلی بالکل, پورا ایک سیزن میں کھیل کر آیا, سیکنڈ 11 فرسٹ 11, اینڈ دین T20 ٹورنامنٹ کھیلا جس میں پھر پشاور زلمی نے مجھے وائلڈ کارڈ پہ پک کیا پی ایس ایل میں. اینڈ دین جب اس پی ایس ایل میں آیا تو میری بالکل ایکسپیکٹیشن نہیں تھی کہ میں کتنا پرفارم کروں گا. جسٹ میرے لیے ایک اچیومنٹ تھی کہ میں پی ایس ایل میں سلیکٹ ہوں, اینڈ اٹس این اپارچونیٹی فار می. اور اس پی ایس ایل میں مجھ سے پرفارم ہوا, تو دین آئی وینٹ بیک مینٹلی کہ میرا کس طرح وہ پی ایس ایل کا سیزن فیل ہوا تھا, اینڈ واٹ تھنگز آئی لرنڈ اوور دا ٹائم انکانشیسلی اینڈ کانشیسلی. سو وہ ایک چیز تھی جو بڑی ہیلپ ہوئی. اور میرے دین وین آئی گاٹ سینئر ان دا ٹیم اور دوسرے ینگسٹرز بھی آئے, تو وہ پھر میرا ایک فلیش بیک تھا کہ کس طرح میں آیا تھا, اینڈ میں نے پلیئرس کو دیکھا تھا. تو ینگسٹرز کے لیے خاص طور پہ میرے لیے ینگسٹرز کے لیے کافی کچھ سیکھنے کو ملتا ہے, کیونکہ انٹرنیشنل کرکٹ اور ڈومیسٹک کرکٹ کے درمیان جو پریشر کو منیمائز کرتا ہے وہ پی ایس ایل